I have one of the most versatile lenses which you can possibly get. Yo, wait, bro. You are telling me that you are using zoom lenses only and you are using only one lens? True cinematographers use prime lenses only. Zoom lenses have like pretty bad image quality and aperture and a lot of problems and chromatic aberration and so on and so on. And you are still zooming like an idiot. Yo, what up and welcome on my channel. Here we are focusing mainly on filmmaking, in lifestyle and traveling, so if that is something you are into, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. So today, here I have the Canon 24-70 f2.8 Mark II. But we are not going to talk about only this lens today, even though I really love it, it's a beast. It is more about versatile lenses which can do all the work without switching lenses. So these are generally some zoom lenses like 24-70. It doesn't have to be this particular lens from Canon. It can be from Sony, some G Master, or even some cheaper options from, for example, Tamron or something like that. So when you are starting out, I think something like 24-70 is pretty good choice. By the way, the Canon RF 28-70 f2.0, woo! Oh my goodness! Maybe one day. It's a bit too expensive. I am shooting a lot of run and gun, documentaries, traveling and so on, even YouTube, and I really love the versatility of this lens. You can shoot wide on 24mm, you can even do portraits on 50mm, or you can even do some details and some telephoto shots on the 70mm. I have been using this old crappy Tamron 24-70 f2.8 for approximately 2 years, and the focal length 24-70 is awesome. I love it. But this particular lens has some flaws. Like it's falling apart basically, the chromatic aberration is pretty big, and in highlights it's pretty soft, and the edges of the subjects are usually blending into the highlights, and it's getting a bit messy, mushy, softy. But recently I bought this beast, Canon 24-70 f2.8, as I said, and I love it. I wanted this lens from probably 2019 or something like that, when I was shooting with it Spartan race in Dubai, and finally the moment is here. I have tried this lens few times before, but now I have shot whole Italy videos, some after videos and so on, and it's amazing. So the main question, why this is the only lens you need and why I love it so much. Like when you have time and also budget to change lenses and have prime lenses, I would say yes, go for prime lenses. They usually have better quality, shallow depth of field, and also they are a bit cheaper. But if you are more like me, I'm shooting a lot of run and gun, weddings, documentaries, traveling, YouTube and so on, there you just don't have enough time to change lenses constantly. I think this is the perfect solution. Because as I said, you can cover wide shots, medium shots and even some details and telephoto shots. And this makes it perfect lens for almost every situation which may occur. Like for example weddings. This is perfect lens for weddings, especially if you are shooting alone. Because you can take wide shot of the whole ceremony, then zoom in for the kisses or rings, for example. Next example can be my last video from knee recovery and shooting in Italy. You can check it out here. And in Italy there was every filming in a rush. There was pretty limited time for filming, so I had the 24-70, and because of that I was able to take many versatile shots like some wide shots, details and so on. I can imagine switching lenses here. I still don't understand, like, you can use only and only this lens. I can imagine being on a set, using photo lens, not cinema lens, and even zoom lens with only 2.8 f-stop. Like, you have to be stupid. Yes, I'm stupid, of course. But you don't understand that on YouTube you have to clickbait it a bit, just a bit, to get some traction and views, huh? Oh my god, those stupid YouTubers, as always. You are just so lazy, and still some excuses like, I don't have autofocus, no time, no budget, blah blah blah. Blah, blah. Never mind. Of course, I am sometimes using different lenses, but this all depends on your situation and on your style of shooting. When I'm doing run and gun, YouTube and so on, perfect. When we are shooting some big commercials with crew on set and so on, I would rather take some prime cinema lenses, yeah. But this is not what this video is all about. If you need just one lens, I think this lens needs to be in your camera bag. Of course, these lenses has some disadvantages, otherwise everyone would be using them. First disadvantage of most of the 24-70s is the aperture. Usually you get aperture 2.8 and sometimes even bigger, which is okay-ish, we can say. It's not the worst and it's not the best. And this is also the characteristic of this lens. It's not meant to be the perfect lens, the best in the world. It's meant to be okay in most of the situations. But as I was saying in the beginning, the Canon RF28-70 2.0 f-stop, oh my god, yeah, that could be perfect. Next disadvantage can be the overall image quality. For example, this lens is pretty dang good in image quality, but generally zoom lenses are worse quality than the prime lenses. But generally when you have big zoom, it comes with some image imperfections like vignetting, chromatic aberration and softening and so on. For example, again, this Tamron, when you shine light straight into the lens on f2.8, it's pretty soft, you have a lot of chromatic aberration and one disadvantage, well, that depends on your point of view, but in my opinion you became a bit of a lazy filmmaker because you don't want to switch lenses, you just have this one, you don't need any other lenses. And that can be a downside, but also it doesn't have to, because sometimes you need this versatility and sometimes it's better to put on another lens. But yeah, from my personal experience, you became a bit more lazy filmmaker or a photographer. Next thing to also consider is of course the price of the lens, because zoom lenses are generally more expensive than prime lenses when you compare one lens and one lens. But in zoom lenses you have some options for focal length, but on prime lenses you have just one prime lens with one focal length, and generally you buy more of these to have more variations, so that depends. And if you buy more prime lenses, then you are on the same price or even much bigger. In short, this is the perfect versatile lens if you need only one lens in your camera bag. And if you want to know something about my go-to camera, check this video here and see you in the next one. Bye bye!